Hey everybody, I just wanted to come on and do a quick collective reading or whatever comes out. So, be mindful. This is a collective reading. This is not going to resonate with everybody, so if it doesn't resonate with you, just leave the information here for somebody who may need it. All right. Uh-oh. What's going on? I'm trying to shuffle appropriately and these cards is not acting right. All right, so what's the message that you want to give Spirit for whoever decides to click on this video and feel like, this message may be for them or that they may get something out of it? Or maybe they need to get something out of it. Okay, so I'm hearing like a little whistle in my ear, and it almost sounds like a dog whistle, okay? Almost sounds like a dog whistle. And why did I repeat myself? So usually a dog whistle is to get a dog's attention, okay? In some way, shape, or form that's not necessarily keen to human hearing. And I feel like you may have an issue when it comes to your hearing, okay? And I want to say when it comes to the way you hear Spirit and your ancestors or your spirit guides or, whatever it is that you work with, maybe trying to communicate with you. And you are probably having a hard time either hearing them or interpreting them. Okay, so whatever it is that they're trying to tell you, you may be overlooking it because it doesn't look like or sound like what you expect it to, or they're talking to you or trying to communicate with you in a very light way, if I can put it like that. Like in a way that's not so out there, almost like an influence, or a hunch or a feeling, but it's not just straight out there in your face, okay? And this could possibly cause some doubt because it's not like a definite yes, no, it still has you kind of teetering on what the answer could be, okay, to whatever it is that you're thinking about. But I believe that Spirit is trying to get you to fine tune your listening. And I also feel like Spirit is trying to get you to trust yourself, okay? Because you have an innate intuition that allows you to be able to make choices. But when you start second guessing yourself, that's when you allow confusion to come into your life and you're not able to hear your spirits or your higher self as clearly as you need to. All right, so there's two cards here. The Magician and the Star card. Okay, so the Magician in reverse can talk about some sort of manipulation, and the Star card could talk about your path, your destiny, or purpose. And there may be some manipulation of your past or destiny or purpose at this point in your life. Or maybe you feel like you're not living in the path or destiny that you think you should be, and you are trying some kind of way to manipulate that, okay, and try to find what really fits you, where your life or where you would like your life to be, okay? There could be some doubt in how you're living your life and where you are in it right now. You may be feeling that you're not successful or not as successful as you would like, okay? So you're trying to find some way to kind of change that around. And it doesn't have to be a bad manipulation. It is just the fact that you don't trust where your life is right now, and you're trying to turn that around to be something different. But with that being said, I want to say that everybody is at the right place in their life, right? Because life is a journey, regardless. So wherever you're at is either supposed to propel you forward, or it's supposed to stop you in your tracks so you can reevaluate where you're going. Okay. It also could be a place where it's trying to teach you a lesson. You could also be in a place of just learning in general. Okay, gathering information so that you could be stronger in the path or the direction that you're meant to go. Because there are seasons in life, but if you get to that season prematurely, you mess up things having some sort of stability. Okay, things having some sort of process. Okay, you mess up the process. So I feel like even though this manipulation could be even though this manipulation you feel can be beneficial, it can also be sort of a hindrance as well, because you're not necessarily allowing yourself to get out everything out of this experience that you need to. Okay. So if you feel like you're not on the right path, you are. You really, really are. You have to be able to trust yourself. Okay. If you have a decision that you need to make and it's been weighing heavy on you, and you have an innate intuition or feeling or gut feeling that you need to go in a certain direction, then that's the direction that you need to go in. Okay, do not second guess yourself, because that's how you lose the voice. That's how you lose the voice of intuition. The Devil card. These are some really strong, powerful cards, okay? Because you could be in a place where you feel like you are stuck, okay? You're not really having a whole lot of growth. And whatever it is, it feels like it's a momentary gain, but it doesn't get you propelled into the long term where you would like to be, because you probably have some really big goals in mind and really big plans and really big ideas of where your life is supposed to be, but it's like you feel stuck or minimized, okay? And you don't feel like you're reaching those goals or that picture of your future that you have in your mind. You're not feeling like that's where you're at, okay? And you're really in the process of trying to get yourself out of that, and it's stressing you out, okay? There can be times when you're really stressed out about this, and you overthink. And then when you start to overthink, this could put you in a state of depression or not necessarily feeling fulfilled, if that makes sense. Okay? But when you do this, this is taken away from your experience. And it's like you can't compare yourself to everybody else. You can't compare yourself to everyone else, because everybody else is not going to be you. Their purpose is not yours, okay? Their tomorrow is not your tomorrow, okay? So you really have to just focus on you and focus whatever it is that you're doing at the time, because your season will come. The time will change. Look at this. Messenger of slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? It doesn't matter what it appears on the outside. People can look like they're really living the life, but you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring for those people. And I'm not trying to speak, ill on someone's future, but I'm just saying you never know what another person is going to be faced with tomorrow, next week, next month, or next year. Okay, so do not envy what anybody else has going on. Okay, do not, because you have no idea what may be coming up for them in the future. So stay in your lane and stay focused. If you have a desire for your life, maintain that desire and don't overshadow it with what everybody else got going on. Okay, look at this. Passion and desire gardens. Passion and desire gardens. What does that mean? Okay, your passion is something that you need to plant seeds in a healthy soil in order for it to grow. That healthy soil is your mind, body, soul, and spirit. Okay, all of that needs to be in alignment. Okay, that is healthy soil. If you are planting desires in a mind that is depressed, that is worrying about what the fuck everybody else got going on, that is not healthy soil, and that seed cannot blossom into something else. So really be careful of that. Okay, we have the Emperor. Yeah, it's this real huge desire to try to gain control of your life, to give it some direction. Okay, it's not really coming from a bad place, because I can truly understand that you are really trying to be the leader of your own life, and you could possibly feel like your life has no direction. But it really, really does. I'm telling you. This is exactly what I'm saying. Better things ahead way. Okay. So this is the Six of Swords. So this is moving out of one space and moving into the next. Okay. Swords are all about communication, and thoughts are about communication. Okay. Experiences, or just engaging with other people. That has to do with communication, okay? And communication can come in all forms. But you're about to move out of one period to the next. But you have to remember that slow and steady wins the race, okay? And planting your passions in good soil, which is your mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that is the only way that you're going to be able to take control of your life, to where better things are going to lay ahead of you. And that's just getting your mind right. I swear to God, I thought I shuffled this the correct way. You got the nostalgia place, okay? Six of Cups in reverse. Please do not go backwards, okay? And do not engage in activity with people that you know don't mean you any good, okay? Because these people have a repetitive behavior, and the history that you've had with them before in the past has not necessarily been a good one, or the bad memories outweigh the good. So these are the type of people that you need to separate yourself from, okay, or prevent yourself from going back to that. You have the Three of Wands, future plains gardens, okay? Three of Wands talks about movement, okay? This is movement from one place to the next, okay? This could talk about travel, but this also could talk about moving forward with your desires, okay? And whatever it is that you're looking for, the connections that you had that once were causing negativity in your life, that is not the direction that you need to go into. Because everything here, this Six of Swords, this Three of Wands, this is talking about moving forward. When you look at these cards in the original Rider-Waite deck, Both of these figures are facing forward. All you see is their back. You don't see their face. So whatever is in the past, leave that in the past, okay? Leave that in the past. Happy, fulfilled place. This comes right up under this Emperor card. All right? So once you do all this, get your mind right, leave the past in the past. Don't look at what everybody else is doing. Stay in your lane. You're going to be in a more happy, fulfilled place. I can't make up the message here, okay? And it's 15:15 on my clock, okay? Then the next card, this is where I'm going to leave it. The Chariot card. What did I tell you? You cannot look back. The only thing you can do in this situation is move forward and stay in your own fucking lane. Because when you start wandering off and drifting off into other lanes, what happens? You have a fucking car crash, okay? So, moral of the story, stay in your own fucking lane, okay? Live your life. Enjoy where you're at. Because the seasons don't stay the same forever. Time doesn't stand still. It keeps going. So wherever you're at, just know that there is going to be a time when you're going to be on the other side of that wheel. Okay? Because what goes up must come down. That's just a fact. That's a law. Okay? That's a universal law. That's a scientific law. So 16:16 on the clock. I'm telling you guys, I'm not bullshitting. But anyways, I just wanted to come on here I can't talk for some reason. I just wanted to come on here real quick. And I hope you guys have a blessed day.